Okay, now I should be unmuted. Hello! Welcome! I know it's been a little bit longer than I anticipated. I apologize for that, but we're back. So I did some farming, which was mostly pointless, cause I have like the worst relic luck in existence. Yeah, and I did Divergent Universe, so let's see. I think I've still got... Ugh. I need to, like, go back through everybody and figure out, like, what. I was trying to finish up Tribby. Let's see. I need another one. This. Have. Yes, because it's a new week. So. Yes. I think this is what we want. Alright. Let's do this quickly.
Existence is unity.
Okay.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Take your
I
positions.
didn't see that that was
Dreams do come true. We won't get away.
Disorderly noise.
No, fuck.
No dirt the dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take
I hit a button. I hit a key I didn't want to hit.
Why is everybody silent?
Cause you're a bitch, that's why.
All things are part of the melody.
Watch your head.
Some value, I suppose.
Time for an overhaul.
Disorderly noise.
Let's improvise. We won't get away.
Disorderly noise.
Okay.
We won't get away. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I guess actually I didn't need, cause he's
And
low,
elegance.
but that'll get him down. So. Okay.
Tricks
We're good.
I have something for you.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true. We won't get away.
Hedge your bets.
Still the same.
Wisdom comes protection.
Existence is unity.
First skill.
Time for an overhaul. Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Sure, I'll play along.
The noise is fading.
Watch your head.
Yeah, we're good.
The dice have been bust.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Hello, Yule.
Every petal in life's all will be
I mean,
swept
I don't
away by the
know.
wind.
I'm not like gonna give my address to people.
There's more to life.
I appreciate the thought, but
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
let's see. Thank you. Cool. All right.
All the work of creation.
How was your day?
The inevitable day has arrived.
I hope it's going well.
The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
Good.
You won't get away.
It was alright.
I swear on truth.
Stay in step.
Which is, you know...
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let
Oh,
the show
actually, I probably
begin.
shouldn't have done that. Yeah, mine was alright.
I swear on calendar.
Perhaps you still humanity never
Which, I mean, given how crazy things are lately, like, it's probably about doing really well, doing pretty good. Oh.
I have something for you.
I swear on rules.
Take your positions.
I swear.
Okay. I think
I swear
we're...
on human dignity.
Existence is unity.
Yeah, alright. Thank you.
Time for an overhaul.
Okay, hold on, let's... I think we only need to run this once.
Let's improvise. You won't get away.
Alright, good, and then we'll hit him with the train.
Grace and elegance.
Do,
Every
do.
petal in
Oh,
life
actually, I
will
didn't
be
need to do
swept
that
away
because
by
it's
the
already
wind.
up. Oh well. I guess it doesn't really... It's not like
I have
it
something for
hurts
you.
anything, I suppose.
Perhaps you still humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Dreams do come true.
There's more to life.
The mood is set. Let
Okay,
the
let's
show
do
begin.
this. We'll get super back up.
Hedge your bets.
Alright, good, good, good. I think we only need to do that once. Let's see. Where's Tribby? Okay. Oh yeah, we've got plenty. Yeah, I'm not playing any different music. Oh, actually, I have enough. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's enough for 6, but I still need 2 more. Yeah, whatever, I'll just use that. I don't think I really need to up the basic attack further. I actually might want to... I might want to get her up to, like, 10s. What's she at? 8, 8, 9. 8. Yeah, let's, we can do a few. Well, we can do 1.
Oh, the express crew.
Hi, Kafka. Alright. We'll just run this on auto.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Eternal.
You won't get away.
Stand still. Relax. Time to say
Alright,
bye.
and then we'll...
Boom.
Might be able to increase that. I don't know if I'll get
Humanity never
enough
conceals its
to
desire
up
to control the
that, but I
heavens,
might be
and
able
I'm
to
no exception.
at least buy the leftover whatever I
All will
don't get
be
through
swept
here.
away by the wind.
You won't get away.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to say
Hell yeah,
bye.
Himiko.
Boom.
You won't get away.
This is Honkai Star Rail.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
We'll do some farming at first. I did dailies already, but we'll do some casual farming at first before I start back on the story stuff. I have it on fast forward.
Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Humanity
'Cause
never
you can
conceals
run it
its
at
desire
different
to control the
speeds.
heavens, and I'm no exception.
So like if I turn off fast forward,
Time to say bye. Boom.
but it's just like once you have it like going for a while, sometimes when it's not on fast forward, it feels slow after a bit. Wait. Oh, right. I don't generally spend very much on gacha games. I'm not completely free to play, but I'm not a whale. I did like top up a little bit because I want Mighty, but you know what? I like don't use these things that much. Yeah, no, some people go crazy. It's it can get rough. Definitely. 888, okay. Let's see. I used to like, back when I was playing like a bit more regularly, I would pay like, there's like a thing you can get that's like $5. It's this thing. That's like $5 for a month. And then you get like pretty decent rewards for it. I haven't done that in a little bit because I wasn't playing as much. I do watch anime. I have for a long time. Okay. Let's see. Oh, right, messages. We created a personality test using divination methods from Yanisopoulos. Each person receives a unique personality name that can't be replicated. Aggie got ice cold golden egg roll, Cass got rosemary and wormwood, Snowy got passionate hot pot, Dee got pureblood T-bone steak, Cindy got cloud bubble berry mix, and Danny got crisp lemonade. And Naxie, well, he hasn't tried it yet, but I bet he'd be crazy met ice cream. You must be warm apple pudding tart. Nope, wrong guess. It's actually cozy warm apple pudding tart. So how does the test work? The complete test takes a while, but let's look at some key questions, like this one. If you could create unlimited amounts of one thing, what would it be? Stellar jades, of course. We love stars too. Do you have any suggestions for test questions? Would you board the Astral Express? That's a great way to measure someone's sense of adventure. I'll give it some more thought. 985 questions? Here's the current version, but do tell if you think of anything new. Favorite of all time? Man, that's a tough question. Like, I find it difficult to rank things. Like, I really, love Revolutionary Girl Utena. Maybe that one. Actually, hold on. Where are we going? Okay, we did assignments. I did assignments early. Why is it wanting me to go to this? I did this already, didn't I? Yeah, I cleared this. Why is it... Okay, now it's cleared. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm old, so... Okay. I'm out of these. I have more. I'm very happy that they just, that Animego is gonna be licensed rescuing the Blackjack OAVs, because I've been hoping that those would come out on Blu-ray, so I'm really excited about that. Okay. Missions. What have we got? Oh, this I think is the event thing, so let's start this. And...
All this free
we'll at least
time,
start
why
it.
not make the most of it with a game?
Replica. Do you know how far back it dates? It's from at least the time when Yanosopolis was still standing. This was bestowed upon my great-great-great-grandfather while he served as a priest there by the three titans of fate, and it's been in my family for thousands of years. How could it be fake? Sir, please calm down, and let me say this again. Hey, Spencer! Your item is undeniably new, freshly made last week. Kid, you're the new one. What happened? Recently, Akama has seen a surge of fakes made with the latest imitation techniques, not just fooling the elderly with weak discernment, but even some enthusiasts. Who are you calling old? Do you have any idea what its twin pot fetched? 2 million balance coins. You're just trying to lower the price so you can flip it later for a huge profit, you sly secondhand dealer. Is this pot worth that much? Allow me to conduct a thorough appraisal, but be prepared, the result will be no different. Dear guest, you've been observing for a while now. Are you interested in learning about artifact appraisal? This is a perfect opportunity for a demonstration. Appraising treasures requires certain specific materials. The man's visit was unexpected, and I wasn't prepared. If you happen to have those materials with you, it would be a tremendous help. Okay. So we submit materials. Appraisal certificate fake. The surface has been deliberately weathered and the gilding technique is clearly from modern times. Inside there's an inscription reading distributed in light calendar blank. Conclusion, this is a fake antique created by artificially aging a souvenir from recent years. I have this sitting at home, my mom got it for me. Can I sell it for a lot of money? Kid, I'll buy it from you. Refund my appraisal fee or I'll report you to the Holy City Guard. Here's a reminder, a few $100 won't get you a treasure worth 2 million. If you can't handle the costs, maybe running an antique shop isn't for you. I'll find a more serious buyer. So how you doing, Spencer? I am excited for the next Nikki update. If you're keen on mastering the art of appraisal, why not lend a hand in my shop every day? In return, I'll cut you in on the profits. Really? I can also give you a quick rundown of the history behind these treasures. 3 birds with 1 stone. Enough chatting, let's take a look at what else I've got here. Today? No, I don't think I saw the one today. A smelly metal bowl.
Priceless Heirs collection is sold out for now.
Finally here, this pot's been through who knows what, and it reeks so badly it's driving away customers. Let's get it appraised quickly and send it back to its owner. No, I can't breathe. Authentic! An unbelievably thin copper vessel with gilded engravings of extinct mythical creatures, originally used to serve premium fruits at feasts. Later misuse led to severe discoloration. The smell is oddly reminiscent of chimeras. My pet likes to use it as a toilet, so I just let it be. I had no idea it was worth so much. Good grief, what a tragic waste. How sad that the esteemed guests with genuine treasures treat their gems with nonchalance, while a fool buying counterfeits thinks their hoard is priceless. I can't believe that such a historically valuable item is being used by someone to spoil their pet chimera as a litter box. Magical beasts have always been a common theme on Amphoreus vessels. Many ancient species have vanished, and all we can do is imagine their forms through the sketches of our ancestors. Lions that could breathe the fire of the sun, birds that accompanied the moon. Were these creatures of myth, or did they exist? I'd like to know that too.
Priceless Heirs collection is sold out for now. Keep it up.
Gentleman received a golden lyre from his son, who knows well his father's love for music. Fake. Genuine gold lyres are renowned for their perfect acoustics, but come at an astronomical price. This one cleverly wraps silver with gold and adds counterweights to compensate for the density difference, creating a convincing fake. Warning, scams involving gold-plated silver targeting elderly collectors are on the rise. Please examine items carefully. You brat, trying to pass off a fake to your own father? You're so tone-deaf you couldn't tell the difference if your life depended on it. Some music lover you turned out to be. Amphoreus has a beautiful legend. It said that Fagusa was the best lyre player in the world. The ocean calmed and the wind stilled at the sound of her music. A lyre made of pure gold comes closest to replicating her music. So, getting notifications. After Fagoso went mute, this tactic no longer worked on the Sorrowful Sea. Who's next? Is it Casterus?
Collection is sold out for now. Keep an eye out for the next batch.
It's just meat? Authentic. Judging by surface sediments, fat composition, and decay patterns, this ham was preserved on the island of Doria, which sank during the Chrysos War. After a millennium in isolation, it's hard to tell if it's still food or now poison. Best not to eat it. So is it an antique or what? Next time I'll treat you to my special millennium-aged air-dried ham and goat cheese noodles. Oh no. Because I know Casterus is supposed to be coming up. Consider it merely a tall tale, and keep in mind that this ham falls short of Akana's food safety regulations.
Our new Amphoreus are on sale now. Would you like one?
We'll do some polls in a minute. Speaking of characters. Look, I may have spent some money so I could get Mighty, don't judge me. I didn't spend a ton. So hopefully we can get him, because I don't want to top up again. Crafted with pearlescent cyan shells and pure gold accents, a masterful blend of sea and earth. The flawless joints show no tool marks, truly perfect craftsmanship. Conclusion. This is an authentic vessel shared by two titans. Quick, catch that thief! Use your words like an adult instead of throwing a tantrum and flipping tables. Ah, so you're the shifty character Trinan spotted yesterday. The lady invited you to her banquet in your pair by stealing her cup. You're in for it now. Oh! Yeah, if all you've got is Natasha, I don't blame you. I kinda want Hua Hua, but... Do you not have Gallagher? Someone produced a series of replicas that were treasures in their own right, which is why I was unsuspecting. Yet what ended up in my hands was the original. It's hard to believe such a treasure could even make its way onto the market. Although I don't know if he's... Oh, he isn't built. Yeah.
Priceless Heirs collection is sold out for now. Keep an eye out for...
Single-eared Amphora. All I know off the top of my head is break. But... Size and workmanship are flawless, but the color is a dead giveaway. The original uses an exquisite crimson pigment made from rare mineral. This version's color is noticeably off. I probably need to improve mine, because I do have, like, him sort of built, but not, like, really. And I do need to have, like... Although, I guess, because I have a Venturine, so I might not need another healer, so I might be able to use him in one team and then just Luocha. Just can't tell the color wrong. Could you walk me through it? Here's a tip, get someone else to do your paint job next time. Yeah, he does. I didn't have him until he reran recently. Like, I didn't, because I think I had, like, a long break where I didn't play, and I think he might have come out during that time. So I think I missed him the first time around because of that. So I was like, okay, I need to get him when he reruns. Common guest bathtub. Authentic. Artifacts made from the sacred tree wood are incredibly rare, with a single origin. It's said that when the sacred tree was first grown, Circes promised its wood for a grove sanctuary, but Zagreus stole the materials, spreading them across different city-states. Finan is the owner. Smug. The sacred tree wood of Lord Circes himself. I shall make a shrine for it. Please, Lord Finan, name your price. When I saw Lord Finan walking out with a bathtub earlier, I assumed he was just overworked. I'm doing my part in the fight against fraud. Akima's battle against counterfeiters is in your hands. Show those fraudsters who's the boss. Here's a special gift for you, a Chrysos Air Dolium. These jars are highly sought after in Akima, and my waitlist extends 3 months out, but let's keep this between us or they'll accuse me of playing favorites. I'll make sure to take good care of it. Just so you know, each Dolium features a unique design. They'll all be priceless rarities years from now. Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to do the book probably again. Right, I've got the other event too. But first, let's go... I'm one short. And yeah, I already did this. Alright. Maybe? Like, I've never tried to do it full time, so I don't really know if I would like it. Endow's choice. Hey! I already have her at E6. Yeah, Mighty, come home for fine and bathwater. Yep. Yeah, it just refunds it as a pull, so okay, come on. Ah, come on, Mighty. Hello again, Shui. I probably should build her at some point. Man, these go fast. Okay. Come on. Ah. Mighty, come on. Mighty's too tsundere. He's playing hard to get. Hey, Sampo! Sampo Koski. It took me so long to get Sampo. I didn't get him for like a really long time. Alright. One more. Damn it! Mighty! No! Why don't you love me, Mighty? Oh, I got lesbians. Lesbians! Okay, yeah, that's not enough. Alright, well...
Everyone has a colorful
E3.
past, wouldn't you say?
Alright, and then... Well, hopefully, we'll get some more Jades from once we do this, event, but I haven't unlocked that yet, so... So we could do some side... I did my weekly Divergent Universe. But I could unlock stuff. Because I do have, like, with the new Divergent Universe thing, I have some stuff here that I could get. But I think maybe... Why do I still have this? Weird. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Okay. Okay. Let's do a couple of these, like, side things. Oh, I teleported
make
nowhere.
the most of it with a game.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Oh, actually, I should... Oh, right, these guys. Artonis. Rather than noisy, for what reason is it so? You can't be sure who will win exactly, but you're absolutely certain that no one knows arms forging better than this Grand Craftsman, so you elaborate the details to him. Weapons forged by titans? Impossible it is, but observe, willing I am. The unstoppable lance versus the immovable shield. That's a cliffhanger right there. You want to make a bet? Zagreus came to me in a dream yesterday, saying that my fortune will be delivered today. If I don't nab this chance, it will surely pelt my head with coins and demand to know what's stored inside. With the current situation, the supporters on both sides are about even right now. You could consider it. I'd better not get involved. You've been suspicious of these two merchants' claims from the start and decide not to get involved. You really found one? A paltry matter like this doesn't deserve the attention of the Grand Craftsman. Interested I am in this matter. Polite refusal, no need. The Grand Craftsman to personally preside over this, we're at a loss for words. Stop stalling! Thrust the strongest lance at the strongest shield! A crisp clang and the lance and shield both shatter the instant they touch each other. Both have been broken. Could these be counterfeit? Excuse me. I'm drinking some water. Someone call the guards. Have these two charlatans arrested. Some customers may ask, why did the lance and shield break at the same time? The answer appears complicated, but is quite simple. The powers of both titans are equal, so the outcome is naturally a stalemate. Even Zagreus' disciples will blush at your ability to lie through your teeth. That's right, when the lance met the shield, did you feel like your eyes were shrouded, perhaps not even able to see the actual clash? That's the explosive remnant power of the titans. You're pretty good, too. You all can see the black screen, too. Black screen? Life isn't some theater play, and you can't just decide when to draw or pull the curtains. Not accurate, the duel was. Strike an ordinary shield with the strongest spear one will. Strike the strongest shield with an ordinary weapon one shall. Understood. The method of control variables. Act in haste, do not, before the truth you see. Act later, not too late it is, after the truth is revealed. The Grand Craftsman's words ring true. If weapons blessed by titans directly clash with each other, both would surely be severely damaged. But against commonplace weapons, the outcome would be vastly different. Okay. Shield made of paper mache? It's as brittle as a bath tile. Shattered again. What is this godly might? Could you be Nikador itself? Again, let's see how you do against 3 of them. What exactly can this shield protect? The enemy's wrists? All 3 shields were smashed? Again, this can't be real. Let's see you smash 10 shields in one strike. In one strike. And there wasn't one. Again! All the shields have been shattered. On this shield, conclusion can one make. The lance's quality one shall test again. Wait. I'm confused. After a few strikes, a number of the spears had snapped. The merchant wipes a cold sweat from his brow. Try the rest of them. Okay, it just wanted me to, like, hit it multiple times. Whoa. Excuse me. All of their lances have been defeated, yet the shield remains steadfast and unshaken. Such flimsy material I've never seen. That's for scratching backs or something? How dare you swindle others using Georios' name? A most blasphemous act! May Nikador drop their lance over your head. The guards are already on their way. Prepare for judgment! If you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. Let's just admit our defeat this time. No fear of firewood as long as you stay in the mountains. A moment's mistake isn't the end of the world, and there'll always be another time to rise again. I hope your licenses get suspended. To think the lances and shields have all been destroyed. I've lost my entire fortune. Lord Zagreus, were your words in my dream a whimsical prank? Bah, your prediction was most astute. No one got it right. The money's all yours. I shouldn't have gotten involved in this ruckus to begin with. Teleport. Did we look at this one? You grant this pitiful creature its death. Due to an error in the way that we have nurtured it, it is a defect that cannot be repaired. As things stand, it has at most 15 days left to live. What's more, it will be an endless agony for the entirety of its short existence. You hear them too, right? Those pitiful screams. Alright, as you wish. I just want to know, why did you allow it to be born? Every being that goes extinct does so for a reason, and it is difficult to undo. By relying on these seeds, you are only creating, and you are not allowing the dead to return. Because perhaps this way it does not have to face nature. Before it went extinct, these creatures spent a long time in captivity. They were the most common source of meat in this land. Source of meat? They are returning to the world just to die once more? Lady Chrysosaur, are you blaming me for this? No, perhaps this creature and I are one and the same. Please move aside, I will bring an end to its suffering. Tree trunk is engraved with the mark of Circes. As so many years have passed, only a thin layer of the original engraving remains, making it hard to notice at first sight. Comparing the location with the scroll script, you are certain that this is the location for the mysterious ceremony. There is something strange about the dirt beneath you. Perhaps the countless ceremonies performed here before you have hardened the earth. Carry the offerings by the tree roots. As you are hit by a bizarre fluctuation of energy, your head feels a little faint. Could it be? The ceremony is a success? I find it hard to believe as you look at the object that has suddenly appeared before you, suspended in midair. A number of voices begin to sound through your ears. Their words sound muffled, as if they have traveled a great distance. Ah, another follower bearing offerings in search of wisdom. You have brought the blessings of the three titans, Georios, the soil that nurtures all living things, Bagosa, the ever-reaching spring that brings life, seeds of Circes, those will absorb all nutrients until they blossom and bear fruit. Golden fruit on the wisdom tree. We stand in its shelter, you and me. But where is the golden fruit, Circes? Why must you taunt your loyal disciples like this? Quiet, you must not disrespect the gods. I understand completely. This tree has grown too old, so old that it has come to the end of its life. What do you mean? The voices fall into complete silence, leaving your question unanswered, but you quickly understand what has happened. Long ago, the disciples of Circes would draw some kind of power from this tree. However, after countless ceremonies, even the tallest tree of the past grows old and unable to meet the demand of insatiable ceremonies. You have no idea how long it's been, but this ceremony was eventually either abandoned or forgotten. The disciple of Circes very rarely attempted it again. That is, until your arrival. However, the tree no longer has anything to give you. The tree roots push a few items toward you, as if trying to leave them at your feet. As you raise your head to look at the tree, the painted eyes engraved on its trunk seem to be both looking at you and staring off at some broken alien vision. The rotten offerings you gave have also disappeared into thin air, as if they never even existed. Alright, oh, actually, I think... Let me get it. Looks like there's a...
More and more species are...
Yeah, there's a thing here. Leia's voice emanates from within, causing you to shudder involuntarily. No need to panic, my distinguished guest. This mannequin is my garment maker. I have granted it a portion of my divinity so that it can take action like a living being. Sometimes I use it as a model for tailoring clothes. If necessary, it can also carry out official duties or engage in battle. See, it's like the miniature herdas. Though I'm not sure what you mean, I agree this method of controlling puppets isn't exactly unique. As long as you understand, that's enough. The mannequin doesn't express displeasure at your interruption. It doesn't have a face capable of making expressions, but the sudden silence tells you that perhaps it's time to leave. My distinguished guest, please don't rush to leave yet. I still have something to say. Can you read minds? Only when we are connected by the golden thread. You've experienced it personally before, haven't you? In fact, I've been troubled by something recently. If you are willing to lend a hand, I would be very grateful. This is the truth. Not long before Akuma was invaded, I received some prophecies. Unfortunately, I was too busy to pay attention to them at the time. I've tried to interpret these prophecies recently, and discovered they were obscured by an unknown force, which I can't unravel alone. Therefore, I need your assistance. I'm happy to help. Thank you. This is very important for me and Akuma. Don't worry, I'll help you throughout the process and share what I interpret. In simple terms, I need you to help collect a type of creatures called creation nymphs. They possess the Titan's blessings and can aid me in interpreting these prophecies. Nymphs were essentially human beings who had lived in the area Chrysia. Legend has it that Thanatos sent disciples of romance to defective cocoons, but they were reborn as butterflies, destined to continue their lives as loyal aides to the Titan. In the Era Bellica, Circes accidentally lost their divine form. Nestia, unable to accept the fact that their lover was injured, collected Circes' scattered bodies, intending to weave them together with threads to bring the other Titan back. The former followers of the two also voluntarily joined this arduous journey, and they are the creation nymphs. The beautiful and fragile belong to Nestia, while the brave and strong belong to Circes. Reassembling a divine body is no easy task. The nymph must perceive all things, gathering wisdom and love from the words of others to provide for Nestia's weaving of the golden threads. Thus, they have an alternate name, Weavers. This act is destined to be futile. All you need to do is bring back any nymphs you encounter, and I'll handle the rest. During the process of capturing them, you may witness some phenomena that are hard to comprehend. Don't worry, those are merely the remnants they leave behind. In Akuma, the nymphs exist in the form of butterflies. The aura of romance oozing from them is unusual and should not be difficult to distinguish. I've asked my trusted nymph to prepare a small puzzle for practice. Why not give it a try? It may prove useful in unraveling future prophecy. But listen carefully. Created by Circes, yet bound by the string of romance, if you touch its roots, you can create a knot of destiny. Seek out its hidden place. I've left a gift there just for you. Okay. Alright, let's...
Never save for tomorrow.
We need to go up.
Does it really work?
Yeah. Nympha. What are you just standing there for? Go after her. I wish it were that simple. You know, I come from a completely different class to Nympha. I'm a descendant of Kremnos general, and she comes from one of the most powerful and long-lasting noble families in Akama history. During the Chrysos War, our families fought against each other on the battlefield, as each represented the banner of their own city. Plenty of members from both families were slain by the other city in the fighting. And even though the Chrysos War is long finished, even though the Kremnoan detachment has made peace with Akama, and even though my family was wiped out with the fall of the old king's rule, none of this animosity has disappeared. The first night I arrived in Akama alongside Lord Mighty, an assassin made an attempt on my life. I was just a child back then. Lord Mighty lodged a complaint with the Council of Elders, and they reluctantly put a stop to things. Burdened by these familial tragedies, we're clearly the most star-crossed of lovers, and yet we are tied together by the golden thread. This must be Nestia's marvelous miracle. Praise be to Nestia. So what were you arguing about today, then? We've been sneaking off a lot lately, but Nympha's parents seem to be onto us, and have started sending spies to secretly tail her, or assigning a personal escort to her. Nympha proposed a plan that I don't agree with, publicize our relationship, then flee outside Akama and use public opinion to pressure her parents, only returning once they've agreed to our marriage. What if her parents don't that it's dangerous outside the city? She said that only by forcing us into a desperate situation could her parents be painted as the bad guys. However, my greatest concern is our personal safety. As Nympha's partner, my duty is to protect her rather than merely just love her. All those wandering monsters surround the city. I'm worried that I won't be able to protect her by myself. If anything should happen to her, I'd never be able to forgive myself. I'll bide my time until a better chance comes along. I believe that if we are indeed destined to be lovers, then things will definitely take a turn for the better. Nestia will surely watch over us. Oh. Aelius, I knew you'd be here. Something terrible has happened. Miss Amphoreus, what's going on? Just now, in the market, Miss Nympha's parents sent goons to kidnap her and carry her off. That means... her parents already know about your affair. It can no longer be kept a secret. I never expected them to actually take such tough measures against their own daughter. Miss Amphoreus, do you have any idea where they may have taken Nympha? They didn't say anything when they left, so I wouldn't know where to begin. Nympha's parents have a very wide network of influence in Akama. This is big trouble. Aelius, I just heard some shopkeepers talking about Nympha's family guards. They have often been sighted near Memorial Market. I'll go check in with my friends then, and maybe I'll be able to piece together a few clues. Thank you so much, Miss Amphoreus. Honestly, like, one of the reasons I stopped playing Fate Grand Order was because, like, it was so difficult to build characters. Hey, Mighty!
Don't sneak up on me from behind, outsider.
Need your help to translate a slate. You see. Say something. Where did you find this slate, Castrum Kremnos? What does the slate say? Just some stories of the past. Take a look for yourself. Come to think of it, did you not receive the benediction of Aronix? If you're interested, why not take a look around Castrum Kremnos for yourself? Maybe you'll be able to dig up some interesting stories from among the dust of memories. Though you have more questions you want to ask, Mighty turns away and remains silent on the topic. Right, I can't jump off. 'Tis not Genshin.
Does it really work? Never wait for tomorrow what you need today.
What do you need, warrior of the Outlands? Nympha, got any clues about her? Nympha, I'm so sorry. There was a lot going on, and she was really upset. There was something weird. Chains. Nympha's butler last week ordered some chains. You Akamans really know how to play hardball. I've got a bad feeling about this too. Cartonis, did they tell you where this stuff was going? They came by, picked it up, already gone. Really weird. In the past, always delivered things to their house. See. If her family puts in any more orders with you, please let me know, my friend. Okay, try asking Kairos. What would you like to eat? Local specialties? Or perhaps something more outlandish that has been lost to time? It's so disturbing. Nympha didn't want to go at all, but was carried off by 8 of their guards. I'm so sorry that we couldn't stop them. Let me see. Several days back, the kitchen staff for Nympha's family placed a massive food order with me, including several expensive delicacies. It's the kind of order that you normally only see at wedding banquets. So is Nympha getting married? Standing off to one side, Alias can barely stay on his feet. He nearly drops to his knees, but luckily you're there to catch him. He's strong. So Nympha has been lying to me all along? I'm just some boy toy from the Outlands to her. Pull yourself together. There's more chance of the Dawn device never lighting up again than Nympha not loving you. The delivery's scheduled for tomorrow. No matter what kind of banquet it is, you two must find Nympha before it begins. Okay. Hey again, Theodoros. Those depraved old aristocrats are stealing even their children's happiness. Remembering history makes us wise, but also repeats the cycle of tragedy. A few days back, I had a really suspicious trade. This guy who looked like a retainer wanting to pawn a priceless pendant made of Kremnos eagle blood. Eagle blood is very rare, and the rare extant treasures are mostly safeguarded by Kremnoans, so there's no way it'd be in the hands of an ordinary Achaemen guard. When I hit him up about it, he just said some aristocrat in the city gifted it to him. Here, let me show you. This? That's my mother's eagle blood pendant that I gave to Nympha. I was worried about us getting busted, so I never let Nympha wear it. She must have hidden it very well somewhere at home. Someone found this pendant. Every clue so far today points to one outcome and one alone. Nympha's family put her under duress. I kept a close eye on this bizarre customer. My friend said this guy's been hanging around Memorial Palace a lot lately. Go now. I hope this eagle blood can help lead you to the one you love. Okay.
Another entry from Aquila's Enlightenment.
Where are you taking me? Are you really going to do this to your own daughter? You rejected all those highborn young Achaemen boys, but I never thought you were doing that for a Kremnoan, and it had to be this one. I'd never have believed it was true if the guard hadn't shown me the necklace. My necklace? How did you find that? Give it back to me now. Such rude behavior and disrespectful language. Your current behavior is because of our failure as parents. You sure failed majorly, and if your plan hadn't been exposed, I'd never have fallen in love with that poor man who was nearly killed. Why you? If you don't cherish your own freedom, then allow me to make some arrangements, and think about what you've done before the wedding begins, would you? As for that little punk, he's going to suffer. Mother, listen to me. I swear by talent and the scale of justice, and I will predict your future. Your bloodline will merge with that of Crastrum Kremnos, and your progeny will carry the blood of strife. How dare you say such malicious slander? Take her to the cell and tie her up. You think that's possible? There are people all over Memorial Palace. Someone will help me pass messages. Naive child. I'm talking about that room in the market. The most dangerous place is also the safest. Yes, ma'am. How unreasonable her family is. So, Nympha has been putting up with such huge pressure at home, but never once let on to me about it. She never wanted to put any pressure on you. In-laws like that are super scary. So that's why she wants to make her parents lose her at least once. I have to. I've got to do something about this. Let's go back to the market. I'll tear this place apart to find her.
Make it neat and tidy.
Another entry from Aquila's Enlightenment.
of that Kremnos punk. He's here. Die! Alice throws all his might into a massive punch, instantly knocking down the guard. Steal my necklace again, why don't you? Is that the strength of a Kremnoan? There's a movement inside the room instantly, footsteps dragging chains and a hurry toward the door, followed very shortly by a familiar female voice. Alias, is that you outside? My Nympha, it is I, and I've brought a friend to help me out. I'm so sorry, I don't think I actually know your name. Doki. Thank you so much too, Miss Warrior, for protecting my alias. Nympha, listen to me, I've thought this through very carefully. Let's elope. Let me take you away from Akama right here, right now. Let's just go. Alias, what makes you say that all of a sudden? Well, this is the first time I've ever felt that if things stay as they are, I might really end up losing you. Thought you were marrying someone else. I kind of always took it for granted that you're mine, that our love was the will of Nestia, that those truly in love would be afforded favor by the Titans. But it's only today that I finally realized that the one pulling on this golden thread has always been you. Your courage, your kindness, your perseverance. To protect our relationship, I also need to fight alongside you. It'd be fun if they did like a baseball event. Alias, do you still remember how we first met? How could I ever forget? That day, you came to my blacksmith shop and we hit it off like two old friends, talking up a storm until poor Cartonis was yawning. After that, we'd look forward to seeing each other every day. There's something I've never been honest with you about. I actually knew all along that my parents sent someone to try to kill you. So I wanted to reach out to you and offer up an apology for their evil. But I never thought that I'd fall head over heels in love with you as soon as we met. And when you introduced me to so many Outlander friends, you opened up my eyes to the bigger world outside. Nympha. Hatred is like a snowball. Once it's been rolling for centuries, it doesn't matter who made the first mistake. Let the hatred of previous generations stop with us. So then, we have to go. Yes, leave. To put ourselves in danger and force those stuffy old fogies to bow their heads in defeat. We'll return triumphant, and then dedicate the victory of our love to the Titan, to fair and just Talenton instead of Menestia. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth, my darling Nympha. What a happy ending. All good if I bounce. Kind warrior, please stay a while. I have one final task to ask of you. Could you please go to the Dromus workshop beside the market and wait for us there? We'll depart from there by Dromus, but before we go, there's something very important I'd like to leave with you. So sorry to bother you once again. We'll see you later. Wait. Oh. Oops.
It's about time you do some exercise.
I went the wrong way. We'd like to leave this set of letters with you. We've just been frantically pulling this all together. We must let Akama hear our story to avoid pesky interference from aristocrats like my parents. These letters form our best shot at providing evidence, and they'll recount justice and love in our stead. I want to give them to you, as someone who witnessed everything. When the time is right, please can you publicize these letters? Or else, if anything should ever happen to us, at least let us serve as inspiration for playwrights out there. Please don't joke about that. I can finally wear the eagle blood necklace that you gave me out in public. Feels so good not having to hide things anymore. Just look how happy you are. It's getting late. We have to hit the road now before we're discovered. We'd better say goodbye now. Hope to see you again sometime in the future. You stay safe out there. I'll keep her safe. After all, now is just the beginning of our happiness together. And it looks like there is a new quest I can get. Titankin of Nikador. Paris. I don't know any Paris. Don't hurt me or Heracles. Stay back, foul remnant of the Mad King. You're not permitted any further. The baseballer is here! Who are you? This place is dangerous. Get out of here at once. Wait, I think she was the hero that hunted down the Mad King with the Chrysos heirs. What? Perfect. Please come and help us. You can count on me. Is there a reward?
All of you stand still. Bring it on, Booker.
Eternal.
Remember to aim for the heart. There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise.
Let's settle this. Waiting live
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Stay in step. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Okay.
Let's duel.
Take your positions.
There's no reason those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Can't beat me, so you resort to foul language? Have some class and be a civilized Titankin. Nameless curse. Faced with an unstoppable power, the injured Titankin turns and flees, slipping into the Evernight Vale outside the city. Its staggering and broken form is so pathetic that you lose all urge to chase it down for a victorious counterattack. So you simply watch as their shadow disappears into the border where the light vanishes altogether. The fact that the Lance of Fury underlings would be so cowardly as to flee in defeat. Pathetic. Thank you for saving us, hero. We would not have made it out of here alive without you. Oh no! I'm sorry. Ever since the fall of the Savage God, this Titankin has been roaming the surrounding area, attacking guards and passing trade caravans. This time it was the Yasun, leader of the Argo caravan, who fell victim. That's right. Fortunately, you and Captain Camilla took action in time. If I were sent to meet Thanatos, no one would be left to support the city's merchants or dromecies. It's okay, Heracles. Ah, though I've been spared my life, she did get away with my little treasure. Didn't see any rare loot. This is no mere ordinary object. It's a divine object of Nestia. It is the golden thread of rebirth that she weaved herself. You must have heard this story. During the era Creatura, Nestia wove together the love of the world, and their own cocoon to create silk as a gift to Circes. Lady Aglaia sent me on an assignment to retrieve the miracles of the Titans. I worked myself to the bone to purchase this object from a group of nomadic thieves. Now it's been snatched from my hands by the enemy right before I arrived back at the city. Such a shame. Yason drops his head with a sigh, his face painted with regret. It seems he is stuck between the sadness of having lost the precious item and the guilt of disappointing Aglaia. However, you sense his gaze darting between the ground surface and your body. I understand. I'll do it. That's wonderful. Thank you, hero. Thank you, hero. So, while I was traveling and selling my wares, I heard word from the refugees that the Titankin were gathering in Castrum Kremnos under the Black Tide. Only a hero such as yourself knows where they are. Hero, as the Black Tide outside the city is perilous, we mere citizens can offer you no assistance. All we can do is ask you to take great caution. A treasure hunt! Partner, let's go on a treasure hunt! Let's see. Touch the roots of the tree. Excellent, like a butterfly. This puzzle isn't a walk in the park. Are you a genius? Here's the reward from Lady Aglaia. I'm going back to her now. Okay, now we go back to the garment maker. Not bad, my distinguished guest. You're more skilled at this than I imagined. To facilitate your collection, I've set up multiple garment makers in areas where the larvae are likely to appear. Pretty thoughtful, right? Now you have access to them as well. I'm looking forward to your good news, my distinguished guest. Thanks again for your assistance. Do I want to use any? I won't use them right now. Maybe later.
More and more species are disappearing.
Alright. Alright, what are we at right now? 118. Only got 16. Alright, well, I have to progress the story to open up the next event, so...
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
Where a nameless goes, trouble follows.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx.
You're one to talk fine in the way you and Mighty always bicker, like an old married couple.
The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end.
Gerald, I'm trying to resist spending more money, but I really want Mighty.
This unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castrus, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet, we cannot compel anyone into divinity.
I mean, it's not like I can't
no
afford it, I
different from
guess, but...
sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How
We'll
about
see.
letting her give it a try?
The owner isn't liable for their pet's words.
Mem special, mem.
I'm serious. You're special to Amphoreus, and we all know that. Now about Orynyx. Oh no, hold on. Give me a second, I gotta plug in my headset. Okay, hopefully my headset will not die. Ooh, Mighty's POV.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos.
You know, because God Kings always, work out so well.
And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Aw, Mighty, I'm so proud of you.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship. And I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mightimos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphoreus. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out. One that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans.
Aww.
It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it, but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have
Hey,
long been
I know, it's the boy.
What truly
Now if only
matters
he'd come
is
home.
that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mightimos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mightimos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong, to fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphoreus.
Well, I need more jades before I can pull, but
It's
we'll
now
see.
my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Oh. And then once I finish this, I have so much fanfiction I can read. I have to avoid spoilers. Alright. Mommy!
You're here, Mightimos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, and adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, Idamos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphoreus to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
Midamos, a new chapter awaits Amphoreus. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, Midamos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first place.
Yeah, his back is his weak spot.
You speak the truth.
A specific point.
May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
You'd think he'd cover his back more, though, in that case. Okay, bid farewell to Tribi, Casterus, and the Grand Craftsman. So where?
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Trebi, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day it will also reach the sky.
I like her cotton candy hair.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so
Oh
perceptive,
good, I
Lord
think the
Mighty.
new
Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me,
bot is working
I'll
to
be
block
there.
spam.
Right. You are here looking for Lady Trebi and Lady Trina, no? they're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Oh.
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
Yeah, say goodbye.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
Nice. Okay. Casterus!
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Casterus.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. But have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say?
Oh, I'm so sad that he's going by himself.
At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination.
Pick your boyfriend.
Work harder, Casterus. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
All right.
The King of Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Phainon, Artonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours combined.
Keep Phainon in mind, I will.
Oh, he's worried about
Return to
him.
your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos, we wait to hear.
We don't get to say goodbye to Phainon? Maybe after. Mighty.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphoreus.
Reflecting on the past and moving forward to the future, a challenge I faced as well. Though we never had a chance for a deep conversation, after all we've experienced together, you are also an ally of the Trailblaze, Mighty.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
I guess she will say something nonsensical.
Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer?
What are we gonna do without you? Just smile if you don't know how to respond.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphoreus. With this departure, fear that I will never again return. I entrust you both to watch my back, and to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence.
Rest assured, we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Hold on.
Yes?
Let's at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
Cute. Looks pretty good. What do you think, Mighty?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like it. Make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphoreus.
Okay, good. Now we get to say goodbye to our boyfriend. I was about to be upset. Like, come on. I think there was like a trailer that had some kind of comment about like Mighty and Finon, like till death do they part or something. It was like, oh, I see what you're doing.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphoreus!
What's going on?
Wait a minute. What about Finon?
We salute the guardian of Amphoreus.
Oh, there he is.
We salute you. Farewell.
It's been a while.
Have we not been here?
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time. I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
Triumph always be yours, King of Kremnos.
You're now the guardian of Amphoreus, after all. I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name.
God of sexy.
How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong.
No! Come on, game.
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want
I
to
hate
share?
when they do that.
This might
Like,
be
if
your
you're
last
gonna...
chance.
If you're gonna have them have dialogue while they're talking, make it so that the pathway is long enough that they finish it.
Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like a Gly at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. And this should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know.
Aww.
Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library.
Aww. Hey, Wealthy. Yeah, I'm doing alright. How are you?
I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Midamos.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonus about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
Ah, come on.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother.
Yeah, I really like, I don't know, man. I like the story for this patch, but like, it just feels like they're cutting so many corners visually.
Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Midamos?
And like, they have money.
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your mother, Midamos. Your guardian.
That dream always ends there.
Yeah, I take it you didn't like Pacific Drive?
The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Krateros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering fire.
I mean, you could stream Nikke.
I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role. It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back! Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice.
Welcome
Want to try
back.
some?
Oh, Hephaestion!
We meet again, Your Honor.
was your training?
Ooh, say, come and check out what I just wrote.
Mighty-Mos! Did you just come back from training? May Nikador defend you!
It's
I'm
been a
gonna
while.
beat you at the festival.
I mean, maybe it's like Death Stranding. Like, for some people it works and other people hate it.
Welcome home, Mighty-Mos. Have you found something?
No!
The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood!
Hell yeah!
Mother, I am home.
Aww. Year 4931 of the Light Calendar, month of balance. Nikador, the Strife Titan, Lance of Fury, fell. Mighty-Mos, King of Kremnos, triumphed over the trial. New god was born. On the following day, the Kremnoan dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. I wonder if we'll see him again, or if that's it.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trianne?
Lady Trianne, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mighty-Mos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphoreus' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be.
Count me in.
That's great. Thank you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your decision, Then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trianne. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally.
Aww.
Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trianne would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass, you know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trianne had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trianne.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection, yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphoreus has entered Arabellica?
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphoreus right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx. You're here, Orynyx.
Your voice now sounds so mature.
This is our memory, so your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
False prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
And if Kefali has fallen, they would never guide humans to kill their own comrade. Stop while you still can. Trebios, spreading the prophecy will only kindle disaster. Disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces.
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flames. You do that, and still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. How can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes? This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Huh.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated.
Okay.
Kefali's response was simply a coincidence. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story... she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
Let me... Just because I'm not sure what enemies there's gonna be. And I feel like usually... the enemies around here have been... There we go.
Pretty underwhelming. Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the abyss.
This is the Archive of Prophecies, an important ceremonial site back then.
Is this Yanis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try.
I agree it's straightforward, but Mighty might need at least 2 shots at it.
You still don't know him well enough, then. He might not even need a first try. He'd just punch the door open. Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Hold on, let me, Go look around. Luna, stop it. Luna, quit it. You cannot catch the things on the monitor.
Praise the Law Titan. Grant scale of justice.
She's trying to save me. Maybe. Ah. Okay. Let's see. There we go.
Who came up with this? Seriously, go rewrite it.
Ooh. Two chests and another puzzle.
Want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Okay, so we need to get here. Okay, so okay. Okay, hold on. So I need, okay, because what I need to do is I need to get it to press this button. So that I can go down here. And then I need it to go left twice. Hit the blue button. Shit. Oh no, okay, because I need them to stay on there. That's not gonna get back. There we go. God. That one was a pain.
Oh.
Alright.
If I become a priest, will Oranik see me?
Ah, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
How many times are we gonna have to do this, bro? I have to tell you something about you. In all my years of thievery, I've never met someone like you. Same exact introduction, huh? What do you mean? Have we met somewhere before? Or am I losing my memory like Orynyx? Ah, I see. You must have seen a show about my magnificent career. Well, that's natural. I do have many admirers. But anyway, no precious gems or ancient relics in here. Looks heavy and important. But really, just like these dusty books, the world wouldn't skip a beat without them. But you're still gonna haul it away? What's your deal? Wallet so thin you're scraping for pennies? Or mind so empty you need worthless junk to fill it? Seems like this chest is actually quite valuable. Caught on, have you? You bet! This box means more to me than you can imagine. Still gonna fight me on this? This is grown-up stuff, kid. Run along. Hey, watch that attitude. The universe was young when I came into being a mud puddle. Long before your great-great-grandparents were even a twinkle in the cosmos. Although, perhaps that spark of yours makes you worth keeping around. Alright, I, Bartholos, have decided. You can have this, but don't celebrate too soon. Take this cursed gift, and you'll have the world's most annoying thief master on your tail from now on. Haha, you'll see. Like all these books here, everything turns to ash eventually.
Oh.
Alright. Now, let's do this. Press the button and hold to activate the rewinding power and rotate the maze. During the rewind, let go of the button and the maze will spin in reverse direction. In gravity with the maze's spin to guide the stone orb. Okay, I see how it works. It's like slightly more awkward than the usual, like actually tilting it yourself. But...
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Okay, one more.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Some special wall panels will move in a set pattern. Okay. Oh no, my little desk fan is like
Go inside,
dying.
and you'll see the place where we grew up.
No, my tiny desk fan. R.I.P. I'll have to see if I can figure out what's going on. It's not like I can't replace it pretty easily if I need to. It wasn't like it was expensive or anything, but still, it's annoying.
You grew up in a place like this?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our
There's her
childhood
rocket.
wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography for various cities. There are also documents about various kinds of Titan worship.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kefali's prophecy to everyone, and should learn about the terrains and customs of various places beforehand.
Reading all of this, that's crazy.
Back then, our memories were still sharp. 10 years was enough for us to memorize all these. Mother left us these scrolls too. When we were young, she would read them to us as bedtime stories. Her stories were so engaging that we could vividly imagine all of Amphoreus in our dreams. Unfortunately, only after Mother was gone did we realize that what was written in the scrolls was far from engaging.
Scrolls are arranged extremely messily. The carpet is crooked and ash is piled up in the brazier. Need to tidy up fast for the Holy Maiden's well-being. Mama, look at this! It kept going wrong, but I finally made one that works! Is this a music box? Tribios, you're so talented! Now whenever I'm telling you a story, we can have beautiful music playing in the background. I'm still not as talented as you, Mommy. You can take a whole block of redstone and slowly carve it into a crystal clear work of art. Next time, I want to make a pair of gloves. That way you won't hurt your hands next time you're polishing rocks, Mommy. Silly child. If I was scared of hurting my hands, why would I not just ask the old folks at the temple for a pair of gloves? Honestly, you mustn't fuss over me. Just make sure you eat plenty, practice your reading, and read lots of stories of Amphoreus. Nothing makes Mommy happier than seeing you grow and thrive. I have eaten plenty, and I've practiced my reading lots, but the stories... there's still lots that I can't read yet. Ah, so that's what you're up to. You were making this music box to slack off so Mommy would read you more stories, right? You sneaky thing. Looks like I won't be reading any more stories of Zagreus for a while. Well then, what story should we read today? Golden Apple Beauty Contest? Story of King Micus? Orgo and the Lion? You've heard them all lots of times, haven't you? I don't mind. I'll never get sick of them as long as you're reading them to me, Mommy. This lady. Alright.
There's a blackboard here. What's that drawing on it?
That doesn't ring a bell. It should be something we invented during those 10 years.
Invented? On your own?
It has been approximately 10 years between Kefali's prophecy and this moment when we are about to set out. We were raised in this temple complex and had never stepped outside the Gate of Infinity. To understand the outside world, We spent much of our time acquiring knowledge and developing a few inventions along the way. Sadly, the inventions served no purpose except to deliver letters. And the knowledge we gained has all faded away by now.
There are so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. What's this?
A red glass fragment?
I've seen this type of glass before. It looks like a specialty from your hometown.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry.
Oh, I wonder if this
Held
is...
us quietly for a long time.
Because there was the other thing that Treeby said was like something unfortunate. I wonder if it's the same thing.
It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis. If someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it. Then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield.
Oh no.
Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing Holy Maiden of Yanis! Well, little Holy Maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side.
New world.
But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the west wind, the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be. waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow, as long as the sun will rise for the next day, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the Black Tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
Genesis, eh?
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
She hadn't become a demigod yet.
Indeed, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes, the answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
It's a secret passage.
Secret
It
tunnel!
was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Up we go! So, this is all Greek and Roman. Genesis seems a little too biblical.
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. I can't climb over it either. Time Titan? Is that you?
Wait, do we... Hold on.
I resonate all together. Expand your thinking.
Watch your head. No dirty tricks.
Time to twirl. Open sesame. Time to twirl.
All in. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Time to twirl. Endless riddles. Nothing but
Twirl more, Herta. You're not twirling enough.
amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Harmony and unison. Stars echo.
Expand your thinking.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Open sesame. Time to twirl! Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
There we go.
Pretty underwhelming. Oh.
Just like this.
Is this replicating the memories or disrupting the space-time dimension?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
The passage is now cleared.
Oh. I just could walk through the wall there. Okay. How do I get to that chest? This way? Yeah. What? Thank you. So... But wait, how do I... Let's see. Let me go... Okay, let me turn this back on. And then... Oh wait, no. Okay. So... Okay, I can't actually point that in a different direction. So that has to point there. What good does that do me? My brain must be too tired. Because I'm like... If this is not activated, then I can't get past this. What am I missing? I'm clearly missing something. Okay, that's closed off. That doesn't do me. If I go up here, this is also blocked off. What am I missing here? Alright, it's actually 10:30, so... I might call it. Because my brain is clearly no longer functioning appropriately. Is there a hand somewhere here? There must be, but I don't see I can access it. Alright. I think I'm actually gonna, since it is like 10:30, and I don't know how much longer this is gonna run for, I'm just gonna go ahead and break here. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. And, I hope you have a good night. I will, see you later. So, good night.